Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, welcome to another class of Human Resource Management. Dear students, today we are going to specifically talk about performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is a structured and systematic process through which an organization evaluates an employee's performance over a specific time period. Performance appraisal, it is more than an administrative formality. It is a key component of effective human resource management because it ensures that employees understand what is expected of them and how well they are meeting those expectations. A good appraisal system encourages communication between managers and employees, helping clarify goals, remove confusion, and build a stronger performance oriented culture. Appraisals also support important HR decisions such as promotions, compensation adjustments, identifying training needs, and planning career paths. For example, if a sales representative consistently exceeds targets and demonstrates stronger customer relationship skills, the appraisal process can justify a sales team leader promotion or additional incentives. Similarly, and if an employee is struggling with time management, the appraisal highlights the need for additional training or support that is required. So, when done effectively, performance appraisals create transparency, fairness, and motivation while also contributing towards the organizational growth. Now, there are several methods that are used to appraise performance, each with its advantages and limitations. One common method is the graphic rating scale, where an employee is rated against a list of performance factors such as communication, teamwork, punctuality, or job knowledge. For instance, a receptionist might be rated on a scale from poor to excellent in areas such as customer service and telephone manners. While this method is simple and easy to use, it can be subjective if the rating criteria is vague. Another method is behaviorally anchored rating scale, which reduces subjectivity by linking each rating scale with specific behaviors. For teamwork, a higher rating might describe an employee who consistently supports colleagues, shares information willingly, and resolves conflict professionally. Whereas a low rating would, correspond to behaviors like refusing cooperation or causing disruptions. Now, dear students, this method explicitly makes evaluations clearer and easier to justify. MBO, management by objectives, is another widely used approach. In this method, the manager and the employee jointly set measurable performance goals at the beginning of the appraisal period, and performance is evaluated based on how well these goals are achieved. Now, this encourages a sense of ownership and accountability. For instance, a marketing executive might set a goal to increase social media engagement by 20% over 6 months. Now, at the end of this period, the appraisal focuses on whether that target was met and what strategies contributed to the outcome. Ranking methods are also used where employees are compared to one another. A supervisor might rank employees from highest to lowest performance, which is useful for decisions such as selecting the top contributors for bonuses. However, this ranking can sometimes create competition rather than collaboration and may not reflect absolute performance standards. Checklists and work standards methods are also applied in some organizations. For example, in manufacturing, a machine operator might be evaluated based on meeting a set standard for the number of units produced or the quality level of output. A more contemporary and holistic approach is the 360-degree feedback system. Now, this method gathers performance information from multiple sources, including supervisors, peers, subordinates, and sometimes customers. This approach is especially valuable for roles involving teamwork, communication, and leadership. Now, because the performance is observed from different angles, the feedback is more balanced and comprehensive. For example, a project manager may receive a positive feedback from teammates about collaboration and support, critical feedback from subordinates about communication delays, and constructive suggestions from the supervisor about strategic planning. This multi source perspective helps the employees to understand their strengths and weaknesses more clearly than a single evaluator could. Now, another example is a customer service agent whose performance might be evaluated by customer satisfaction surveys. peer feedback on teamwork, and supervisor assessments on adherence to procedures. This 360-degree method is often used for leadership development and coaching, helping employees become more self aware and better aligned with the organizational expectations. Although 360-degree feedback offers rich insights, its success heavily depends on the organizational climate. The process must be confidential, constructive, and focused on the development rather than punishment. Employees should feel safe giving honest feedback without fear of harming relationships. Participants must be trained on how to give effective feedback, ensuring comments are specific, behavior focused, and actionable. When implemented properly, 360-degree feedback helps individuals grow personally and professionally, strengthens relationship within teams, and supports long-term organizational development. Now, overall performance appraisal is a vital HRM process that enhances communication, guides employee development, and improves organizational effectiveness. Through methods ranging from simple rating scales to comprehensive multi-rater systems like 360-degree feedback, organizations can evaluate performance more accurately and more fairly. Incorporating real examples into this process helps employees see the relevance of evaluations and understand how their behaviors impact their career progression. And when performed thoughtfully, appraisals empower employees, strengthen trust, and do kind of a thing that not only benefits the employees but it also benefits the organization in the long run. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हमने ये समझा और आज हमने ये जाना कि एक अप्रेजल सिस्टम क्या होता है और एक अच्छा अप्रेजल सिस्टम क्या होता है. आई होप आपको चीज़ें क्लियर हो गई होंगी. इफ़ देयर आर एनी क्वेश्चंस यू मे आस्क. थैंक यू.